So, how do I like teachers training so far? It's been awesome. I totally love it. Fantastic experience. I've learned so much. It's been a real spiritual awakening time for me, and so I feel like I'm really growing. 2 steps forward, 1 step back a little bit. All in all, really expanding. It's been a great experience. If you need a little shake up in your life, dive right in. If you want to deepen your yoga practice and your connection, your spirituality to the body, this is a fantastic experience to do that. Great people, the studio's beautiful, it's filled with all kinds of fantastic teachers. One of the things I really liked about the program was how well-rounded it was and diverse, and you really get different perspectives on yoga. So that's really something I think that is unique about Inner Power Yoga here. So.
Just really enjoying the process of getting to know myself through this kind of lens of yoga, philosophy and stuff. I mean, it's really neat. It's absolutely deepening the practice. And so just kind of getting into almost like the crevices of not only the physical parts of it, but like the mental stuff, where am I being stopped, where am I being challenged. So really learning a lot about myself through this practice, and that's kind of like, wow, thing. So not to mention the material is it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's like, therapy and life stuff, and it's really neat. It's kind of like putting the pieces together in my life and stuff, so I'm really enjoying it. I would say do it. I think it's really one of those things like you don't need to have to want to be an actually go out and teach afterwards. I can really see the benefits of going through a program like this just for self-awareness and also deepening a personal practice of life. So
great so far. I've learned a lot more than I anticipated learning as far as yoga, philosophy, and psychology goes. And now we're getting a little bit more hands-on with the teaching process. So I felt like I was able to really deepen my own personal practice, and now I feel prepared to pass that on to students. What they're looking for entails really digging into the 8 limbs of yoga and developing their psychology and their spiritual life in conjunction with fine-tuning their asana practice, then I would highly recommend this program. It's very individualized. I feel like it's challenging because they don't give us a formula. They're not giving us a cookie cutter set of sequences. We really are required to come up with a lot of it on our own, which I like, but I also feel like it's stretching us quite a bit. But I appreciate that we're going to be able to move forward with our own voice as teachers.
It's been very interesting. I feel like I've learned a lot more than I had assumed that the class would cover. I mean, I knew nothing about 8 limbs of yoga, so that was very interesting, and I'm enjoying it. My advice would be, if you have a lot of time to devote to the class, it would work for you. But if you don't, wait till you do have time if you're really interested.
Amazing. I found everything and more that I came for. I knew what I was coming for. So I didn't come in, empty-minded. It was more to enhance what I've already knew little of, but it opened up to be more of like a whole life guide. But it was gentle. The approach is gentle.
Welcome back. Was it Thailand?
It's inviting. but it makes
Oh,
you
how was
answer
it?
your own questions.
Is it amazing?
Rather than somebody telling you what to do. It's been emotional, challenging, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
What do you mean? Yeah, she
I
said
said
you were waiting
you.
to hear about another job.
Because
Yeah,
nothing's
you're-
permanent in life, as we've all learned
Did you already
or
hear?
have heard one time or another. But really apply that, try something new.
This journey has been amazing. I've met so many wonderful people. The students and all the teachers are great. And not only that, I've learned so much more about yoga and the fact that it is so much more than just the poses itself. And, you know, there's breathing and self-awareness, and it's just been so wonderful. I mean, it's been priceless. So I'm having a blast. Be open-minded. Just go do it. It might not be the perfect time or whatever, but just take that step and you'll be surprised and you'll never regret it.
It's been more than what I expected. I thought it was going to be very physical and more about the asanas and body placement, and of course it's a lot of that. But it's a lot more. It's a lot of philosophy. It's a lot of, which, being sort of new to yoga, I was doing the postures and the asanas and I was worried about my body. I was up in my mind. But everything I'm learning was like, no, you're not supposed to be up in your mind. You're supposed to be with the breath and trust your body. And so it's a lot of that. It's a lot of learning how to unthink when you're in the posture and on the mat. And I wasn't aware of that. So I'm learning a lot about the philosophy of yoga, and I'm really enjoying it. I would tell them to follow their heart, and their mind is always kind of putting roadblocks and big buts or can'ts or, you know, roadblocks. But I think you should follow your heart. I mean, that's why I'm here. So being new to yoga, I felt a pull to do this class, and I didn't understand why, because I didn't think I was teacher material. But I'm learning so much, and I'm learning so much about myself, and I'm taking it into life. So it's what I'm learning is how you are on the mat is how you are in life. So I'm taking this teaching into my life, and so it's growth. It's not just about teaching yoga, it's about personal growth.
Oh, it's been wonderful. It's made me much more aware and conscious in my everyday life. It's deepened my practice. It's just been a great experience, really great experience. Actually, a lady yesterday when I was assisting the class asked me about the teacher training, and I answered a lot of her questions. And I explained that it's a wonderful experience, that it is a big commitment, but you will, even if you never want to teach, you will get so much out of it. You'll be so much more aware in your everyday practice as a student of yoga, as the way you live your life on a daily basis. And then if you do decide to teach, because she was sort of on the fence, then you have so much to offer because of what you've learned here.
Okay, so my teacher training experience has been wonderful. I love everyone, all the teachers and all the guest teachers that have been coming. So I have all the best things to say and the greatest experience I've had so far. And I've been practicing yoga for 15 years. So, my advice would be absolutely, whether you want to teach or just deepen your practice, I think teacher training is definitely a thing to do if you are interested in doing yoga in your life. It's not just to become a teacher, it's really to deepen your practice and understand what yoga really is about. And I absolutely would encourage everyone to take it seriously.